A story to tell. In the city of Millfield, a luxurious diamond necklace worth over $100,000 has been stolen from a local jewelry store. Detective John Michaels is assigned to the case, but as he delves deeper, he realizes that there's more to the theft than meets the eye. What follows is a thrilling game of cat and mouse, as Michaels navigates the dangerous world of high-stakes crime, and uncovers a shocking twist that will leave him questioning everything he thought he knew. This is the story of the diamond heist. Detective John Michaels had been on the police force for over 20 years but had never seen a case like this one. It all started with a robbery at the local jewelry store. The thief had taken off with a valuable diamond necklace worth over $100,000. At first, it seemed like a simple case of theft, but as Detective Michaels began to dig deeper, he realized that something was off. The surveillance footage showed a man in a hoodie breaking into the store, but the thief's movements were too deliberate and precise for someone who had just stumbled upon a target of opportunity. As he continued to investigate, Detective Michaels learned that the jewelry store had recently been purchased by a wealthy businessman named Thomas Green. Green had a reputation for being a shrewd businessman who would stop at nothing to get what he wanted. The detective's instincts told him that Green might have been involved in the robbery, but he needed evidence to prove it. He decided to put Green under surveillance and follow his movements. One day, Detective Michaels saw Green meeting with a known criminal named Tony. They exchanged a briefcase, and Michaels knew he had found the break he needed. He followed Green to a warehouse on the outskirts of town and watched as Green and Tony opened the briefcase. To Michaels' surprise, instead of the diamond necklace, the briefcase contained a small fortune in cash. The detective's mind raced as he realized what had happened. Green had orchestrated the robbery himself, but instead of stealing the diamond necklace, he had paid off the thief to steal the cash instead. Michaels knew that he had to act fast to catch Green and Tony before they could get away with the money. He called for backup and raided the warehouse but was too late. Green and Tony had fled, leaving behind only the empty briefcase and a few clues. The detective was frustrated, but he refused to give up. He continued to search for Green and Tony, and eventually, his persistence paid off. One day, Michaels received a tip that Green and Tony were hiding out in a remote cabin in the woods. He and his team rushed to the cabin and arrested both men. As they were being led away in handcuffs, Green turned to Michaels with a smirk on his face. "You may have caught us, detective," he said. "But you'll never find the real diamond necklace." Michaels was taken aback by the statement but didn't let it show. Instead, he asked Green where the necklace was hidden. Green just laughed. "You'll never find it," he said. It took weeks of searching, but eventually, the detectives found the diamond necklace hidden in an unexpected place, inside the handle of Green's walking cane. The twist was unexpected, but Detective Michaels had learned to never underestimate a criminal's ability to deceive and manipulate. He had solved the case, but he knew that there would always be another criminal waiting to take their place.